Baby started crying again. I'm talking about baby just full out crying, bro, cursing, bro. She mad, bro. Calling me effing this, effing that, man. Be this, be that, bro. I'm talking about every curse word in the book. She was like, you need to mind your fucking business or some shit like that. And the homegirl was like, this nigga right here, this is my business, bitch. What you got going on? So then the girl was like, she was like, what you gonna do about it? Da 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 da. Man, that was wrong shit for her to say, bro. As soon as she said that bit, boy, my homegirl sprung into action. Boop, 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 hit her ass with a 3-piece. So me, not knowing my homegirl with other girls, man, why them girls come out the cut? And then, bruh, next thing you know, bruh, this girl dodging 6 hands and feet.
Welcome back to another episode of Clocked Out Conversations. I'm your host, Fahim, and today we got some more TikTok content. Storytime. Do you think I was wrong for doing this to her? Part 1. By the way, people are popping fireworks outside, so excuse the noise if you hear it during my commentary. But I'm not here to waste your time. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get into it.
So look, I got a story time, bro. I want y'all to tell me if y'all think I'm wrong, bro. Look, I'm gonna tell it as quick as possible. Just listen up, bro, and give me your honest opinion. So a month, 2 months ago, it was this girl on Instagram, and she followed me. Boom, she liked all my pictures, replied to my story, and said something slid up on my story. I forgot what she said, but she initiated the conversation. So boom, instantly, like I went to her page, checked her page out. She was real pretty, natural hair, my type, from like physically my type. So boom, I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna respond. I'm gonna sit here and entertain it for a little bit. I ain't talking to nobody. I don't got no ties to nobody. So boom, cool. So we started texting and talking and stuff. We was texting for like a week or two, maybe like 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks. And I was like, shoot, when I'm gonna meet you, shit, we in the same city. I know we don't stay too far. So shit, when can I meet you? Hang out, let's go on a date or something. We end up making plans a week and a half in advance. She said she had work, but she had some off days coming up. So boom, we made plans for those off days. So about 3 days before the date, I asked her, I'm like, do I need to come pick you up? Will you meet me there? What we doing? Like for sure, this finna happen. So what we doing? So boom, she told me that I wouldn't need to pick her up. She'll actually meet me there. She got her own car. So she got something to do earlier that day, but she got her own car, so she gonna meet me there at the time. The day comes, and boom, wake up, text her good morning and stuff, ask her how she sleep, the regular. Now, mind you, I'm a gentleman, so I'm getting prepared for this date. I go to the store, I get me a little outfit, a little classy outfit, a turtleneck, some jeans and stuff. I get some dress shoes, like some Dockers. Like, I don't know if y'all know what that is, but it's like some dress shoes, like Sperry's and stuff. So I get me a whole little fit. I go in this one store, and this sterling silver necklace catches my eye as I'm walking past. So I go in, I check the necklace out because I like it. I like the way it looks. So I asked them for the price on it. They told me it's about $300 because it has a special type of stone in it. I forgot what kind of stone it was, but it also came with the insurance policy on it, and the insurance policy covered the stones like falling out, being misplaced, scratched out. They clean the ring whenever you want to, so it covers all of that. I end up talking to the man for
Brothers, I'm going to let y'all know, never spend this much time, or excuse me, this much money purchasing an outfit for a first date. It's not that serious, dude. Brother, it's not that serious. All for you to figure out that she's not your type in the first place, or that she has a horrible attitude. Please, let's keep going.
little bit, and he ended up giving me his employee discount. So boom, I get the discount. So instead of 300, I think I paid like 240, 240, 244, 245 after tax or something. Something along those lines. So I get the necklace. I'm like, all right, cool. This gonna look beautiful. I'm gonna give it to her when I go on a date. I end up leaving the mall, and I get in the car. I go to get some groceries and stuff. because, I'm running low on groceries at the house. I'm trying to run some errands while also preparing for this. I got a little bit of time before she's finished whatever she's doing. So, bump it. I'm finna go get me some groceries. You know how you go to Publix, and as soon as you walk into Publix, man, you walk towards that deli section, you're going to see them flowers right there. Man, look, bro. Hey, look, them flowers seen me before I seen them. They was calling out to me. So I'm like, I might as well buy baby a bouquet of flowers. So, boom, I went and got flowers.
Brother is making all the wrong moves. He is over investing. Sorry, sisters. Cover your ears. I'm not sorry, but cover your ears. Bruh, he is making all of the wrong moves. You're over investing, brother. Over investing. This is your first date. First time meeting this girl in person, if I'm not mistaken. It's your first date. You're not supposed to invest that much into her. If you invest this much into her, she gonna think, boy, you ain't got no other women. You can't have too much going on in your life as far as women goes, because if you did, you wouldn't feel the need to invest so much into me. You ain't got the time or energy to do so. And you wouldn't feel the need to do so because you got so many other women that you can refer to. But let's keep going.
I'm in the basket first. Then I went to do my shopping, checked out. So I check out, go drop the groceries off at home. I put the flowers on the table. I was going to put them in a vase, but I wanted to wait till I actually gave them to her. So I hit her up, asked her what she was doing. She said she was still busy. She was going to be done in the next 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. So I was like, all right, cool. To kill time, I sat around the house, cleaned up, did a little redecorating, did a little reorganizing. So after that, she sends me a text a little while out there, and she says she's finishing up. She's going to be on the way home. She's not that far. She's down the street, and she's going to take a shower, get dressed, and she's going to go ahead and meet me there. So she said it's going to take about an hour. So, like, probably get an hour to yourself, take your time getting there, and I'll meet you there. So me being me, I'm like, all right, cool. I already made the call to make the reservations. Boom. I go outside. I smoke before I put my outfit on, because I don't want my outfit to smell like weed when I go in these people's establishment. So after I finish smoking, go put my clothes on, in the mirror looking fresh. Got my clippers, made sure my lineup was straightened. I got me some black spray too, so I had to put that on there too. Like, I just got a fresh lineup. And I just got some new cologne probably like a week earlier. I ain't never been out with it, so I sprayed it on, feeling fresh, feeling good. So about 45 minutes past, the place is like maybe 15 minutes away. So boom, I'm like, all right, perfect. So boom, I start heading there. I get there early just so I can make sure everything's set up. I bring the flowers. I bring the necklace, bruh. I got everything according to plan. So I sat there for about 25 minutes. After 25 minutes, I go ahead and call her. So when I call her, it goes straight to voicemail. So I'm like, dang, maybe her phone's on Do Not Disturb or something. Let me call again. So boom, I call again, went straight to voicemail again. So me being me, I always keep my phone on Do Not Disturb, and repeat calls do not come through. So I know, like, if somebody calls me twice, it's going to keep going to voicemail no matter how many times. So I'm thinking, like, that's what her phone on right now. Now, look, bro, y'all going to have to get at part 2 to get the rest of the story. I ain't trying to make this bit too long. So this part 2, tell me what y'all think, and if y'all think I was wrong for doing what I did. So, boom, I'm at the table. I called her twice. It went straight to voicemail. So since my phone's Do Not Disturb does the same thing, I know, like, I'm going to send a text. So I sent a text. It didn't go through. So when the text didn't go through and didn't say delivered, my first mindset was, all right, she been out all day. Maybe her phone died. She's in the shower. She probably getting ready and stuff. Really don't realize it. So I gave her an extra 15 minutes. I actually let 20 minutes pass just to be sure. And then I was like, yeah, something's not right, because it's been, an hour, 30 minutes almost. So, like, yeah, like, let me figure something out. So I started doing some critical thinking. Me not thinking, I got my other phone in my car. My phone's not on, but it does have its own number on it. Like it's not connected to my iCloud. It has its own number connected to like my other iCloud. So if I text somebody off that, it's going to pop up another number. So leave the table. I go to the car. I get the other phone. Now, like, I'm kind of like, dang, what the fuck going on? I get back to the table. I sit down. I take a deep breath. And I turn my hotspot on, connect my other phone to it, get the number, and then I send a text. Delivers instantly. The bad part about it, right after it delivers, not even 2 minutes later, she texts me and she says, "Who is this?" So I text back and I say, "This Zaytoven. We had a date today. I'm here. I'm at Ruth Chris right now." I'm sitting in the message and I'm seeing like she's typing for a little bit, then it just goes away.
This is exactly what I mean by over investing. For any brother that is listening to me, this is an example of what not to do. You see how he went and purchased an entirely new outfit. He got a sterling silver necklace. He really went and bought some flowers for the sister, only to get stuck up. Excuse me. Do you see why earlier I said never overinvest? Never do that, because if you do, you can wind up in a situation like this where you put all your eggs in one basket and now you're getting stuck up and don't have anything to show for it. Let's keep going.
Then it comes back up and then she types like with like 3 M's, a whole bunch of dots. And I'm like, what? So I text her back. I'm like, is there a problem? Did I do something wrong? Because at this point, like, I'm like, dang, what's going on? I thought we was good. I thought we had everything planned and stuff. I thought we was going to make this work. So when I sent that text message, it didn't go through. So at this point, I'm like, all right, did she block this number too? And mind you, my text from my other phone still ain't go through. It still don't say delivered. So in my mind, like, oh damn, she blocked me. So I do what any real man would do, and I take my loss, pack up my stuff, pay for the drink that I had ordered and the wine that I had ordered, and I go home.
And that sister is really foul. That sister is really foul. Because you should be a real woman. You should be woman enough to tell a man, I'm uninterested. You should be woman enough to tell a man, I'm uninterested. And I'm not trying to hear no excuse of, oh, he might hurt me. Buddy don't know where you live, bro. Y'all talking over text message. You could have called him, texted him. Listen, brother, I don't, well, she wouldn't say brother, but listen, I'm not interested. I'm sorry to let you down. You know, maybe I hope you could find another woman that is. You could have done something like that. But instead, you sitting here leading this man astray. Now he didn't pay for this whole outfit, given nobody told him to do this. Don't know why he did that. But of course, like he said in the beginning, he was trying to be a gentleman. See how far that gets you. And look where it got him. Not to mention, considering you over invested, that suggests to me that you are probably the type of man that has little social cues that women probably aren't attracted to. Because a man that is really about it, gets a lot of girls and whatnot, he wouldn't overinvest. He wouldn't overinvest. And there are certain traits in his personality that women would find attractive enough to go on a date with him. And that's probably why she canceled. Just saying. But let's keep going.
I was going to return the necklace, but I wasn't sure what was going on. I wasn't sure if something happened or what. So I never returned the necklace. I ended up losing it. Maybe or somebody stole it. I'm not sure, but I misplaced it and it wasn't on my possession no more. I wasn't really worried about it. So boom, let's fast forward about month and a half to 2 months. I'm out and I'm on a strip downtown. And I'm with one of my boys and we just out having a few drinks, man, just trying to enjoy the vibe. One place that we go to, they have pool tables in there. So we go in there, we play pool. So as we're in the game, we're playing pool, I just get this weird feeling it's like I just start getting chills. So I started looking around like the freak. I'm thinking I'm tripping or something. But I don't pay it no mind. I go back to playing pool. Now, mind you, it's dark in here. The only lights are literally above the pool table, and then you have LED lights in the rest of the club. So it's my turn. I end up shooting my shot on the pool table. So before I hit the cue ball, it's this soft voice that just says, "Isn't your name Zaytoven?" So instantly I turn around. I'm like, "Yeah, why you ask?" So me not realizing who this is, why this the same girl that just stood me up like 2 months ago. I just start looking at her. It's like I seen a ghost. Like I'm like where did you come from? So instantly she came up to me and she tried to hug me. But me, I'm not really a touchy feely person. Like unless we talking or like I know you, like I don't want you to touch me. So I kind of like push her off, like kind of sidestep. Like nah, I ain't know that. So she instantly brings up the date. She starts apologizing for it. She's like, "I'm sorry. I didn't know if it was real, if you were serious. I was talking to my friends and they were telling me that you were lying and this and that." And I'm just sitting there, I'm just listening to it, and my face is like, just tells like everything. I'm just sitting there like the fuck. Me being mature, I just say, you know what? It's cool. It's good. It's good. Don't even worry about it. It's no hard feelings, no harm done. Listen up for part 3. So she apologizes. I tell her it's cool. I ain't even worried about it. That was so long ago. So I continue playing pool. So she's still like persistent. Like I kind of like try to like tell her off. Like, all right, you good. Like don't even worry about it. I try to tell her off, but she's persistent. So she just stands right there and watches me play pool. So I end up hitting a ball in. I missed the next shot. Now it's my partner's turn. So boom, she walks up to me again and she's like, "So that's all? That's all you had to say?" So I'm like, "What you mean? It really wasn't nothing to say. I mean, you did what you did. You kind of stood me up, embarrassed me. I mean, I'm not really mad about it, but I mean, I don't really feel like putting myself in the same position that I was just in." Also, I'm like, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." Type jump. Once they if a duck show you they quack, you know that duck quack. But anyway, yeah, so like I'm just telling her like, yeah, like I'm good, like you straight, but I mean like I'm good. I'm not really interested no more. So instantly she just started like trying to be the victim. Like she was like, "Well, my friends were right about you. I knew they were telling the truth about you, and you probably weren't even at Ruth Chris. You probably didn't even do none of that stuff for me that you said you would do and that you said you was doing. It's
Oh my god, bro. I would hate to deal with a sister like this, bro. What are you talking about? Brother just sitting playing pool with his friends. Leave him alone. What in the world? I didn't even know you were here, bruh. He said, "Okay, you stood me up. Fine, cool. Can you depart from me, please?" And this woman keep on pestering him. Let's keep going.
all right. It's all right. So when she said that, like in my mind, I'm just like, what? How did we get here? Like, how did this even get to come? And in my mind, I just keep repeating to myself, what the fuck? What the fuck? So she kind of get louder, and like now people are looking. So I'm just like, yeah, can you please just walk away from me and leave me alone, please? So she sits there and she starts like crying. And at that point, I just walk away and I walk out the door, walk down the stairs, and go outside. Me and my partner, we just leave. We didn't even finish the pool mat. I told him, "Let's go, bro. I'm ready to go." I left. Why did this girl follow me all the way to my car at a distance? Like, followed me. So she gets to the car. I'm in the car already with the car crunk.
At this point, I'm assuming this woman is crazy. Why are you following me around? As far as you are concerned, I'm a stranger. What woman just follows a stranger around? You stood me up. You stood me up because you didn't think I was real in some capacity. So why are you following a stranger around to his car at that? Please get away from me. Away from me. Let's keep going.
Trying to see like where we finna go now. The night's not over. Just cause this little situation happened. All right, cool. I'm finna find me somewhere else to go. So she comes to my car, and at first I don't even realize she's there. I'm so into my phone and trying to find like what we finna do. My dog say, bro, look, bro, look. And I look over and she's standing right here. I'm talking my eyes still watering and stuff, nose running. I'm like, the fuck? So I roll down the window a crack. Cause like I don't once a female get emotional, I only give her so much trust because females move off emotion. And if she already hurt, her goal is to probably make me feel the same way she feel right now. So I roll down the window just a crack and I'm like, bro, are you good? Like I told you I don't want to be bothered. I'm not interested. I just want to be left alone. So instantly she just starts screaming. She's like, so you're just gonna do me like that? So you're just gonna treat me like this? Like, what did I do to deserve this? So me, I'm like, I mumble, I'm like, you literally like stood me up on a date when I was trying to treat you like a gentleman. Like, I'm not sure what you're missing. So she just stood right there. She really didn't even hear what I said because she's just going on and on and on and on. So eventually I just roll up the window. I start backing out. My dog, he found somewhere to go while she was sitting here doing this and I was paying attention to her. He found somewhere to go. He like, bro, let's go, bro. It's like 10 minutes away and they don't close till 2 o'clock. So boom, I started backing out. Like she literally like hit my car twice. I didn't really pay it no mind because like she didn't really do no damage to the car. But I'm like, all right, cool. So we end up getting to the place and we there for like maybe 5-10 minutes. We in the car rolling up.
Nah, this brother, he's tweaking. There's no such thing as she didn't really do any damage to the car. No, bruh. You came and attacked my vehicle, my personal property. I have done nothing to you. Done nothing to you. At this point, bruh, let's just keep watching, bruh.
Smoking right quick. So we just talking. I forgot what we doing. I think we might be rapping in the car because we usually freestyle when we smoke. So it's something to do. So we probably in the car rapping or talking or something. And then he stops the whole conversation, turns the radio down, and is like, bro, you wouldn't believe this, bro. Look who it is. Why I look over and it's the girl walking towards the car. So boom, hold on, bro. Look, it's getting too long. So look, you gotta tune back in. Part 4. All right, man. Look, man. This last part. Do you think I was wrong for doing this girl how I did her, man? This the last part, bro. I know y'all been waiting on this, bro. Look, bro, this shit finna get good. So get you something to drink. I got my Gatorade right here. Get you some popcorn. Sit down and listen. So boom, bro. We sitting in the car smoking, rapping, chilling, bro, talking. Turn that bit down. You like, bro, you wouldn't believe this. I'm like, what? You like, bro, look, that's the girl, ain't it? Man, she walking straight up to the car, man. So look, boom, as soon as baby gets to the car, baby open hand, hit the window, bop, bop, bop. So me, I don't like confrontation. So I sit there and I roll the window down like this much. Cause bro, I don't know if she gonna hit me. I don't know if she gonna reach through the window. I don't know what she gonna do. She unpredictable at this point. She done follow me all the way here. I don't even know how she got here with me. That's the whole point. I ain't even thinking about that right now. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. I ain't trying to deal with this. So boom, bro. I roll down the window. I talk to her. I'm like, bro, what's up, bro? Like, what's going on, bro? Like, what you want, bro? I'm just trying to be left alone. I gave you a chance. Now I'm just trying to move on with my life. At this point, I ain't even trying to fuck with nobody else. So baby started crying again. I'm talking about baby just full out crying, bro, cursing, bro. She mad, bro, calling me effing this, effing that, man. Be this, be that, bro. I'm talking about every curse word in the book. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I ain't saying nothing.
Let's be absolutely clear. Up until this point, he is the victim. In reality, he is the victim. She's damaged his personal property. She is harassing him. This is the definition of harassment. She has fulfilled that definition. She is walking around. First, she approached him in the club, unwarranted. He didn't approach her. He didn't say anything to her. He didn't even know she was there. She approached him. And then on top of that, when he removed himself from that environment, which he didn't have to do, she followed him to his car. He drove elsewhere. She followed him there. In the world, that is textbook harassment right there. And now you're calling him out of his name? Albeit, she's the one that stood him up. She's doing all of this like he's in the wrong. Let's keep going.
So I guess me not saying nothing was enabling her to do more shit. Now she like banging on the glass, she hitting the car, but like I'm not really worried about it because she not hitting the car too hard. So like after a while, bro, I just like snap. I'm like, bro, you gotta get on, bro. Go on somewhere, bro. Like go somewhere, bro. And like me, bro, I'm trying not to hurt her feelings, cause like I don't like making people feel less than themselves. Cause I done been spending my whole life feeling like that, so I don't like doing that. But she really pushing it. So
I'm sorry to keep on pausing. And also, guys, if you see me moving my mouth weird, it's because my wisdom tooth is coming in and it actually hurts a little bit. So just keep that in mind. But see, I knew, as I said earlier, there are some characteristics about him that have to be somewhat effeminate or something. He has low self-esteem. Because why is he putting up with this level of abuse? Because that's what this is at this point. This is abuse. When he doesn't have to. You talking about not making her feel bad. What about your feelings? What about your feelings? What about how you feel? She's walking all over on how you feel. I'm not saying that you have to attack her, but what I am saying is you reserve the right to defend yourself mentally and physically. If somebody is harming you with words, you reserve the right to defend yourself, defend your ground, and stand your ground and have boundaries and standards set for yourself to let them know I'm not going for that. And we could go tit for tat if you really want to, regardless if it's male or female. But let's keep going.
my dog, he ain't even tell me that our homegirl supposed to be meeting us up here. So I guess he called her and told her that we up here. So she hit a girl screaming in the background. So she like, what's going on? What's going on? So my dog just like, nothing. He hung up. So boom, about like 2 minutes passed. So after the 2 minutes passed, the girl, like, she started kicking the car. When she started kicking the car, bro, like, I'm feeling the whole car shake. So, bitch, I know you just put a dent in my shit. So, me, bro, I'm mad. I'm hot as fuck now. Like, bro, I just sat here and gave you every chance to walk away. I sat here and gave you every chance to like, leave, bro, and you still bothering me. So, I hop out the car. Now I'm hot. Now I'm like, bro, what you got going on, bro? You tripping, bro? Like, get the fuck on, bro. Go somewhere. Get the fuck on. So she started crying again. She's like, why you talking to me like that? Why you treating me like this? Why you doing me like this?
Also, brothers, at this point, in fact, way before this point, you should have been recording. As soon as you validated in your mind or it registered in your mind that she was the type of woman to play the victim, she's a vulnerable narcissist, somebody that uses the sympathy of others to get their own wants and desires. As soon as you registered that in your brain and in your mind that she was that kind of individual, start recording. Because if this, let's say the police showed up, the laws get involved. Now you got all the evidence you need to make sure that you aren't put at fault and that she is the one that gets put away if necessary. Let's keep going.
So I'm like, bro, get the fuck on, cuz. So in the midst of this, I guess my homegirl walking up. So she like, what's going on, Zay? Like, what's happening? You good? So my homegirl, she like fighting. She like fighting. And I know that, and I'm trying to de-escalate the situation. But, bro, the girl just made it 100 times worse, bro. Why she told my homegirl to mind her business? So my homegirl looking at her like, we all looking at each other. We like this. Like, I'm just ain't saying nothing. The girl saying everything. And my homegirl just sitting there looking at me like, you better tell this bitch something about me. I think the girl said to my homegirl, she was like, you need to mind your fucking business or some shit like that. And the homegirl was like, this nigga right here, this is my business, bitch. What you got going on? So then the girl was like, she was like, what you gonna do about it? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Man, that was wrong shit for her to say, bro. As soon as she said that bit, boy, my homegirl sprung into action. Boop, 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 hit her ass with a 3-piece. So now they fighting. I'm talking about my homegirl, done turned around, done threw over the shoulder, flipped the ass. Now she on the ground. So she on the ground, my homegirl riding her. Me, I was gonna stop the fight, but to be honest, I didn't want to stop the fight. I was enjoying it. I ain't gonna lie, I was enjoying it. She was doing the same shit she was just doing to my motherfucking cop, putting them hands and feet on her ass. So me not knowing my homegirl with other girls, man, why them girls come out the cut? And then, bruh, next thing you know, bruh, this girl dodging 6 hands and feet. So boom, bruh, it go on for like, maybe like 3 minutes straight. Like they doing it to her. I'm just standing there. I want to break it up. But at the same time, like you really brought this on yourself. I'm not finna jump in the fight so I can get hit with some hands and feet too. So my homegirl, she end up like coming to her senses. I guess she got her anger out and shit. I ain't gonna lie, but they walked away. But look, they gave her a few kicks for the road. They definitely gave her a few kicks for the road. So I guess the girl ended up going to the hospital. I think she got stitches on her eye. She had a mild concussion. We end up leaving right after that because it's like, bro, y'all just jumped somebody, bro. And it was in front of my car, and she came up to my car first. There's cameras all over the place. I'm trying to get going. I ain't trying to be here when the cops show up or nothing. So, boom. I guess the girl searched my name up. My name's Zaytoven Johnson. It's on every single Instagram, Facebook, anything, bro. So she posts on Facebook. She posts her stitches that she got, and she posts her medical papers that she got too. And she posts a whole paragraph about how I got her set up, how I got her jump, this and that. Bruh, and it's like, I knew something was up because, like, how she walked to the car, I knew she wasn't sober. Like, she was off of something. Either she was off some hard drugs or she was just drunk out her mind, bro. But I don't know what the fuck happened, what she was going through. She ended up sitting there, tagging me in the post. It posted on my page. Now, everybody started, like, texting me, started bashing me, started talking down on me. I ain't say nothing. I ain't respond to nothing. I ain't say nothing to nobody, bro, because it's like, I don't gotta explain myself. And I'm just trying to see, like, how many people really gonna sit here and just believe one side of the story and just make the nigga the aggressor. So I end up deleting Facebook. I deleted Facebook. I went to Instagram. I ain't delete my Instagram, but I changed my name on Instagram. I took my name out my bio, deleted all my pictures and shit, because shit, if they can't find my Facebook, they damn sure gonna try to see my Instagram. I don't think I was on TikTok heavy for real, like on that. I wasn't really on TikTok telling stories like that for real. But yeah, bro. Basically, do y'all think I was wrong for letting her get jumped and not helping or stopping the fight or nothing? In my defense, I tried. In my defense, I tried. In her defense, she really ain't had no defense. She brought it upon herself. But I don't know, cuz. I ain't never hear from the girl again. I blocked the girl on everything I could find home before she found me on there. And I ain't talked to the girl since then. But What do y'all think I should have did differently? What do y'all think I could have did to solve the problem? I know y'all been in the comments. I know y'all been saying a lot of this, a lot of that. I mean, like, if I like somebody, bruh, me personally, I like you because I can see you as somebody I can potentially marry, but not to that extent. Sometimes it takes like a little bit more research on a person to truly know how a person is. That's why it's very substantial that you sit here and get to know somebody. It's very substantial that you sit here and create a friendship bond before you start talking. Before you start talking, you're supposed to start off as friends. It's supposed to be friends, talking stage, dating stage. Then if you want to continue after the dating stage, then it's marriage, bro. Y'all got to go by the stages, bro. If you don't go by the stages, you're not going to build that solid foundation, bro. I'm telling you, if you don't go by the stages, you're not going to build that solid foundation. Relationships last longer when you start as friends and actually get to know each other. And that's really what I was trying to do. I mean, like, I went all out for the date because I'm a gentleman. I want to show you, like, I'm here to stay. I'm actually invested in this. You're my investment, so I don't care about spending money on you. I don't care about giving you the nice things. I don't care about buying you expensive things, but some shit I just can't tolerate, and this was one of those things. So tell me how you like the story. Tell me what you think, man.
So, what do you guys think about the story time? I obviously think that the brother was in the right, if you can tell by my commentary. I don't think that he did anything incorrectly. In fact, I think he acted a little too slowly. Because if it was brother COC, Clocked Out Conversations, oh, that would have gone much differently, much quicker. Or that would have escalated much faster. Not in a way that would get me arrested or anything, but I would have told her off much faster than he did. And I will say that that woman is insane. I don't care that you're off drugs. I don't care that you're drunk. That does not justify the mistreatment of another individual. And I do not appreciate that, as I do have boundaries and standards myself. And if you don't abide by them, there will be consequences. Furthermore, I think it's a beautiful thing that he had some friends of his own that came and put them paws on her for disrespecting him, his homeboys, and his vehicle. Wasting his time. Sitting there coming to his face, screaming and yelling at him about something that she caused. I think that that is disgusting that she did that, but I think it to be wonderful that he had friends that addressed her as she needed to be addressed. But as far as his belief on investing into women and things like that, I think of this as women being extremely valuable. But at the same time, in them being valuable, you cannot overextend as far as your investment into them too early. Because if you do, many women will see that as you pedestalizing them and therefore not see you as attractive, because that means one of two things. Either one, you are not goal oriented enough in your own life such that the attention that you're giving to her is dedicated to your own mission statement, your own aspirations, and your own desire for accomplishment. Or, number two, you are not attractive enough to have a plethora of women such that you cannot give all of your attention to one singular woman. Both things are unattractive. I know number two might sound crazy, but the reality is traits that one woman finds attractive are also traits that other women find attractive. And so if you are not attractive to other women, then chances are you are not attractive to that one woman. And women typically see that and can perceive that, and that might be the reason why you got stuck up. But quite frankly, her friends are also terrible. It's a red flag and honestly a red light, a full-on stop for her to say that her friends caused her to not want to go out with you. That's absurd. And that indicates that she does not have enough self-control and enough discernment to decide whether or not a man is worthy in her own life without the validation or vindication of her friends. And so that's my thought on the matter. Tell me, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that I'm correct, that his perception of women is a little off, but he did do what was required for him to defend himself in this situation, that he acted properly and acted promptly? Or do you think that he is wrong? Do you think that he should not have had her jumped? He should have stepped in and should have addressed her in a way that wouldn't have caused her physical harm. Thank you for tuning into this Clacked Out conversation. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.